So we have a question for Roman right now. Roman,
yes.
How do you feel?
This is off.
That is some great merch. ShopThomasAnders.com.
Promotion.
It's new.
Coming out next week. So, Roman, how do you feel now that Virgil is the favorite side? That question was from someone who can't pronounce.
Okay, first of all, who says that he's the favorite, right? Am I right? Where is Logan with the data on that one? Come on, guys. Seriously, because as far as I can see, I'm bold. Logan? Oh my gosh. As far as I can see, I'm bold, I'm daring, I'm more properly groomed, I make the fellas swoon, and there's more to me than just gloom. So, if you prefer grim and moody, then your opinion is duty. Thank you. I'm glad some people agree.
Let's definitely applaud.
So this question is from @TimothyTries. This question is for both of you guys.
He does try.
Timothy tries so hard. I'm so proud of Timothy. Sometimes I just think about Timothy late at night. Not in a weird way. Like it's just
We're just pulling
I'm really proud of Timothy because Timothy tries so hard.
All right, so this question is from Timothy. What has been some of your favorite things about Australia and Melbourne?
Oh gosh, I'm on the spot. This is not even pandering in any.
No,
it's literally for me. It's been the people, like you guys. Just and
We love you too.
I literally have been.
We love you.
You guys are sweet. You guys are so sweet. No, we got off the plane in LAX looking for. No, sorry, that's never. We got right off the plane and it was like we had the whole day to ourselves. So we went to explore Melbourne and just.
What's that
everything was so
restaurant
sweet.
we went to?
The grain store.
Oh my gosh.
So
Have
good.
you guys been to the grain store?
No.
Yeah?
Okay.
There is one grain store enthusiast.
Yes.
It's so good. They have a delicious pistachio sponge cake.
Joan gets very
Honey
passionate
pears,
about
chocolate
sweets.
hazelnut
Okay,
spread
Joan,
on
Joan,
top.
you got it.
Ice
Stop
cream.
it.
It's so
Fresh strawberries.
good.
Yep. The grain store. Just search it. It's got 4.5 stars.
It's nearby.
But
It's
anyway,
not far. It's like
and
5 minutes.
so the second favorite thing is definitely the sweets. The sweets
Yes.
is definitely favorite. And just everybody's just very just warm and thankful about us being here. They were always you were apologizing for the weather, and I'm like, no, we come from muggy Florida. This is so much. I love the cold. I love
Yeah,
it.
honestly, I really like it. Like I'm someone who I used to wish I was from New York. I thought New York was the coolest place in the world. And
It is.
It is, I know.
It's not. It's a big piece of litter. It's a big. I love it. I do. But it's like a big piece of gray trash. You know.
It's fair enough.
I remember I got here and I was like, this city's so colorful.
It's
and
so
pretty.
aesthetic.
Like, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I remember I thought about like living outside of the country, and I always thought like outside of the United States, and I thought like, oh, I can't do that. And like when I came here, it was the first time ever. I was like, maybe I could.
Yeah.
Maybe I could.
I'm glad to hear that. That was the first time I heard that. That's
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It's really nice.
Awesome. This question is from Jordan13671730.
Whoa.
It's a long username.
Okay, man. Oh, they made the account yesterday.
There you go. So this question is for both of you. Which positions would you play in Quidditch?
Oh.
So Joan, you
Goalie.
Keeper.
the Jones experience with Harry Potter is the
Keeper. Keeper.
Keeper.
Keeper?
Not like keep her. It's
I barely know her.
the position is keeper. I said I would be a seeker just because they don't do much throughout most of the game, and they just have to keep an eye out. Yes, the whole game depends on them at the time, but like I think I could manage and sum up the energy near the end of the game.
What about you?
Each side? Oh, Roman would be
Peter.
Next question.
Next question. The next question is from Hey, it's AJ. They ask, do you have any advice for any up-and-coming content creators?
Yes.
Oh, I just recently asked that question, answered that question. I believe strongly in doing what you are most passionate about, and not to worry about, is this original, is this a brand new idea, or is this is this following too little in somebody else's footsteps? A lot of people worry about that, like what seems to be popular at the time. People, and I feel like you guys could vouch for this, you tend to follow people. There's a lot of gamers, there's a lot of singers, there are a lot of storytellers. You follow the people mainly for that person and what they bring to the table themselves, and it doesn't matter if it's like a brand new concept. You do what you're passionate about, because when you start a channel, you're going to be probably doing it for a very long time, so you want to do what you are, and don't limit yourself.
Yeah, I feel like step one is just to make something you want to see, you know, make something for you, and then like after that, think about then you consider your audience, like what's responsible to say, like,
right.
Yeah, but like I feel like first and foremost you need to make something that you want to make, because like say like you like find a lot of success. If you find a lot of success making stuff you don't want to make, you're gonna be miserable. So like you gotta like put like your passions first, like whenever you start out.
Yeah. Yes.
Awesome. That's it.
I'm a little nervous to ask this question because I'm a little afraid of what Joan's response is going to be. From @DiamondRush, they ask, have you ever met the sides in a dream before? If so, what happened?
I can't believe somebody asked that question, because I don't know if I tweeted this, because I usually tweet a lot of my dreams, but there was just a random dream where it was like I was at my house and Patton was there, and he didn't even do anything special, he just lived there with me, and I was like, hey Patton, how are you doing? And then that was the dream, like he was just chilling in my house. I find that so, like, think about that, I'm dreaming about a character I play as a separate person. Ooh, I gotta go to the therapist for that one.
That's all fine and well, Thomas, but my dream. Just kidding, there was nothing. I did have a dream though. But there was nothing weird, Matt.
I'm just going off history here, Joe.
I had a dream where I met Virgil in a dungeon. That's where he lived.
See? That's where Virgil just lives.
It's not that kind of dungeon, Matt.
Gosh.
But no, he was the best. Like, it wasn't Thomas. There was no connection to Thomas at all in my head. But like, he was just super cool. We got along great. I woke up like happy. I was like, wow, I enjoyed meeting Virgil last night.
He was so much better than Thomas.
Oh man, he looks just like Thomas, but he's 10 times better. No, just kidding. You're perfect.
You're perfect.
You're perfect in every way.
Okay, I can't. All right. You're perfect times infinity.
Next question from AmyKens400. This question is for Logan. Logan, what is your favorite flavor of Crofters?
Okay, yeah. My favorite flavor, let's see. I would have to say it is Fantastic Four fruit. Not really. I just wanted to reference the Fantastic Four, which is the fruit that contains my fave fictional scientist, Reed Richards. My favorite flavor would definitely be mine. Not because of vanity. I just based it on its chemistry. It's perfectly balanced. And you can get yours at logansberry.com. Do we have a visual? Do we have a visual?
A visual aid?
I hear that, information is usually retained through visual aid. Do we have a visual aid? No? No. Apparently I'm the only professional here. Next question.
The production people are scrambling back there. Give it up for the production team here at VidCon. So this next question is pretty lit. It's for Logan. What is your favorite slang word you've heard recently?
Yes. Slang. Yes, actually, I think it is one that I recently heard here while in Australia. I don't quite know the exact definition, but I believe it seems to be a reference to fine Australian cuisine. It's Maccas. What a delightful word. Maccas. I'll be sure to look that up soon, but I believe I'm correct.
With this next question is from Alex B007. This question is for Patton. Patton, what is your favorite type of cookie?
Oh my God. How do you choose? Chocolate chip, snickerdoodles, oodles and oodles of snickerdoodles, Oreos, macaroons, but I think there is a new favorite of mine that I'm going to have to add to my collection of favorites, and that is Tim Tams. It's just a fun word, right? Tim Tams. Oh, it's just fun. And it sounds like my favorite person, Thomas.
I love you, Pat!
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. All right, I'm gonna have to try. I'm getting emotional.
Awesome. This next question is from at Audrey Hakime. This
Well
question
done.
is
Yeah, good.
nailed. This question is from Roman. Roman, who's your favorite side?
Oh.
Well, I mean, of course. Who can choose a favorite side? I mean, you know, it's we all bring different strengths to the table. No surprises. We all just have such wonderful positive assets.
You really just want to say yourself, don't you?
Yes, it's me. I definitely did not plan to hold that note.
There you go.
This next question is from Catherine Can. They ask, what is the weirdest gift you've ever gotten from a fan/friend?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't. Do you want to answer?
My mom is my fan. And my friend. My mom, okay, here's the thing about me. I used to think canes were the coolest thing fashionably when I was young. Like, I just thought canes were awesome.
Yes.
So, like, anytime, like, my family would go, like abroad, like, they would always bring me back canes. Like, if they went to Mexico, they'd bring me back a walking cane and stuff like that. Yeah, and then another thing is, like, I don't know if it's weird, but it's just the worst when someone's like, hey, I got a gift, hold out your hand, and they give you a piece of trash.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a
Same.
fun one. Yeah, I can't think of anything that's like weird. Like, I've appreciated everything that people have brought. Like, nobody's brought me like, this is my baby tooth. Like, there's never been anything like that. I feel like that would be the one
Now you're
moment.
gonna start getting baby teeth.
Oh no!
Okay, I mean, if that's what's in your heart. But no, I can't think of anything, honestly.
Okay. This next one's from Caitlin Day 16. They ask this question for Logan actually.
Oh.
What is the worst pun Patton has ever told?
Oh.
Did not review that one?
No, we didn't.
Oh, great. Next question. All right, cool. So this one is from Jackie Warner 13. What are your favorite vines? Ones that aren't yours.
Oh.
That's a good question. I'm a fan. I honestly, I was drawn to comedy that was so random, like random comedy that probably sometimes just didn't make sense. Gabriel Gundaker I loved his vines. I really like.
Yeah, Gabriel was great.
Wasn't he? He was so good.
You know
Danny
Gabe?
Gonzalez.
Do you know Gabriel Gundaker?
Gabriel
Yes.
Gundaker. He was great. I'm trying to think of the one that he was known for.
He always did the music ones where he like didn't understand
Yeah,
what
it's
music
great
was.
music. What is this?
He was like, I like that sound. Is it coming from the green or the black?
Yeah, I'm just.
That's
I just look up a Vine compilation of his. I think you'll like it.
I've seen the one
Danny
of-
Gonzalez, Drew Gooden.
Yes.
Those are really good ones.
I've seen the one of
Also
the
the
guy
great
yelling
people.
Skittles.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy selling
Yeah,
Skittles at the.
Skittles is like staring right at someone, screaming Skittles.
Good.
All right, so this next question is from Simply a Ginger. They ask if y'all were to do drag, what would y'all's name be?
Oh.
Can I say mine?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody who is like, okay. If everybody doesn't want to hear this, you cover your ears. Just that there are small children in the
Small children.
I just want to make sure. Yes. All right, Joan, go ahead. And
Do you
go
know
ahead.
who Weird Al Yankovic is?
Yes.
Mine would be Weird Gal Yankee a Dick.
Love it.
I can't follow that one. Mine's far less inspired. I was going to say Suprema Gomez. And what was that? Oh,
Virgil, bonus one.
Yeah, the bonus one, if Virgil did drag, it would be the Femigorgon. That's the only one I would. Yeah, perfect.
If any of you plays roller derby, it's up for grabs. The Femigorgon.
Femigorgon.
Yep.
This one is from Charlotte VC. They ask, if you got a cat or dog, what would you name it?
Oh.
Oh, I want to. Do you know who John Goodman is? He's an actor?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
I want an English bulldog, and I want to name it John Goodboy.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also want a pug, and I want to name it Doggy DeVito.
I would probably just name it a man's name, like Steve,
Yeah, I really like that.
like Tim.
And you're like, Steve, stop!
Get out of the trash, Steve. Sorry, Steve really likes legs. Just let him push him off a little bit.
So,
Steve!
Hi, Steve.
this next question is from Eris Boatman. Great name.
My uncle's name
This one's for Patton. Patton, what is your favorite dad joke?
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Let's see, I don't have a favorite. There's so many good ones. But here's a new one, all right? Ready? Why is honey so nutritious? Because it's got all those B vitamins. Dad joke. A dad joke. Actually, that one came from my dad. He literally, I'm not even joking. I called. This is a story from yesterday morning. He called me. I was calling to check up with him while in Australia, and he goes, "I came up with a new cat joke." It was like a spur of the moment. Somebody came to visit.
Like
She
genuine
brought money.
excitement.
He was so excited. He's like, and he built up. And my mom's in the background of the phone call, just groaning. She's just like, stop telling him those jokes. He'll take it and run with it. It's great.
Awesome. This next question is from Jackie Walker 13. From your merch line, what piece is your favorite?
Oh.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I picked this one.
The 2.0
Side shirts?
The side shirts for like the second version, the iteration of the sides. So that the patent one with the blue with the cap.
Yeah, I like that
Art,
one.
and then the
That was Talon's original.
Christmas
design.
sweaters.
Oh,
Are pretty sick.
Christmas sweaters were fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rock the virtual sweater.
Yeah, I like being hidden. I feel like I put on as many layers as possible, and then I'm like, they can't see me now.
You can't
Logo,
see
the second
me.
iteration logo. This one is really cool.
It's got a little.
It's got a Virgil little thing.
It's like Virtual Symbol, but it's a zipper.
Yeah, it's a zipper.
Oh my gosh.
And the hoodie things have my name on them. That's freaking. I'm geeking.
Do a spin.
Spin? Oh!
What up, man?
That's as close as I'm gonna get to modeling. So thank you guys for fulfilling that dream. Appreciate it.
This is from 7 Aloha Mora 7. They ask for Virgil. Virgil, do you like horror movies? And if so, which one is your favorite?
Okay.
Weird.
I'll do this a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I like horror movies. But horror movies make me more powerful. I get that deep voice sort of thing, which is great. But it can kind of get out of control, right? You guys know Tara from Teen Titans?
Yeah.
Cartoon Teen Titans. Not Teen Titans Go, Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get like that, where you can just lose control and mess some stuff up. So, not great, not cool. Yeah.
It's better to stay away from.
Better to stay away from horror movies in the long run.
Yeah.
That's fun.
This one is from at Doodoo.
Right there.
Yeah, at Doodoo 269. They say, Thomas, what is your favorite band? Do you and Joan enjoy bands like Queen and Led Zeppelin?
Oh.
I love Queen.
Okay.
I like the way Led Zeppelin sounds, but I have trouble liking them on principle because they've stolen a lot of music.
Oh.
They've taken a lot of like blues songs from like Black American blues artists and because blues like passes off a lot of songs.
Right.
And Led Zeppelin has like taken those songs and given themselves writing credits for them.
Yeah.
Which is like the worst kind of appropriation.
Yeah.
So I don't really like Led Zeppelin. But I love Queen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry for saying that contentious thing, but those are my feelings.
Yeah, and
They do sound great. They're beautiful.
I like the Beatles.
Oh yeah.
I know it sounds cliche, but like they do some really smart stuff. Like they're really
On the vein of
musically
classic rock,
gifted.
AC/DC is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Which I did not know that they were Australian.
Now you
I
do.
know.
Learned about that.
You can't tell based on his goblin voice. It's like That's how most Australians sound like.
That's in a nutshell.
Okay, so this one is from at Exit That Way. They ask, have you tried Vegemite yet?
Oh.
Okay,
Stop! Stop!
Question.
sorry. Some people in the front of the audience. Maddie,
No!
you're saying you're saying no. Some people are saying no.
Who says no? Raise your hand if you say no.
No!
Raise your hand if you say yes.
God damn it!
Listen,
This is win.
So basically, I know because this has been a thing. This has been a sacred conversation I've had with several people, several Australians while here. There is a ratio. You put butter on. It is a seasoning, not a spread. And
Yes.
you put a little bit of Vegemite on the butter. All right. So tomorrow, I believe during closing ceremony. What is the thing? It's a creator showcase. What's the correct word? I keep saying
that's the
closing
one.
ceremony.
Yeah.
So the Sketchy Girls are going to be walking me through a tutorial of how to be Australian, and one of the things I believe is supposed to be, spoilers. They might cancel it. They're like, no, we nixed that. But I believe it's supposed to be like they're going to also like be teaching me how to do that. So if you're
Yes.
there, you'll see me try Vegemite for the first time.
It's like a condiment. Like I'm prepared for it to be my favorite condiment.
There you go.
I don't think.
Are you sure?
But no, I'm.
You shouldn't.
Okay.
It's
so
got
like
yeast
that,
in it, for
or is-
God's sake.
I've heard you incorrectly call it tomato sauce.
Oh.
Good yeast!
Whoa.
God damn it!
They just said it's a seasoning, not a spread.
Oh my bad.
They said
It's
that.
got
Wait, what's the
yeast!
seasoning that was made? Vegemite? Okay. What?
It's got yeast on
It's
it!
like a paste.
Yeah! It's got yeast in
I'll
it!
just stop.
And the feud between Australia and America continues. All right, so we'll move on from there.
Thank you.
So this next question is from at 9angel86. They ask, Thomas and Joan, which Steven Universe character or characters is your favorite and why?
If anybody's not familiar with Steven Universe, it's a Cartoon Network show. Our first episode of Cartoon Therapy was utilized Steven Universe, but it's just a great show, and I'm just really enjoying how progressive it can be, and like the messages they tell while still being funny. It's very much like how we wanted to conduct Sanders
The
Science.
question is, who's your favorite character, Thomas?
Yes. So I think it was Garnet,
It was for me too. Mine was Garnet.
which is still it's great.
Garnet's
Garnet's
still great, but it's Pearl now.
I'm
Like,
definitely been
I've
thinking Pearl
switched
in the
to
last
Pearl.
Yep.
year. And it's partly because
They're all great.
they're all great.
I didn't say I hate everyone but Pearl.
Amethyst is great. Amethyst is about the most mature character now. So I'm excited for Amethyst and her development. But Pearl, I just love her.
I really like Pearl.
Yeah.
And I didn't at first. At first I was like, I don't know about this Pearl character.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, she's really grown, man. Really, she's like my favorite.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm not going to try and pronounce this username. Where did...
I'll try.
Okay.
Okay. Love Infinite 09? Love Infinite.
I'm
09.
dyslexic. I
Okay.
can't.
I'm autistic
He
then.
is. Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. Matt's doing a great job.
Where did... All right, so where did Virgil get his idea for the current outfit?
Oh.
Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
basically I liked the idea that if, like, Kingdom Hearts and
Yes.
Nightmare Before Christmas got together and made a jacket baby.
Yes.
So, there you go.
Essentially
5
unnecessary.
people leaving early to go to something else.
Bye. Yeah, essentially unnecessary stitches and zippers.
Yeah, it's great. I like it. It's my aesthetic.
Yep.
My aesthetic is unnecessary.
Yes.
Angst.
So this one is from @Bella Theater. They ask, do you have any acting tips for teen actors trying to get into bigger productions?
Good
They're
question.
good
That's a
adults
good
as
question.
well.
First, if you're trying to do theater, I applaud you. That is a very, that's quite an accomplishment and quite a feat to get into because either working backstage or on the stage. It's a lot. So it's a big production. If you are interested in getting into bigger productions, I would say a good starting point is starting small is actually a great way to start. That's how I started. I did a lot of choir. It really helped you. It helps you kind of balance with other people, work with other people, and kind of gets you kind of in that mood to perform with a group. And then that helps you kind of feel more confident when you have to perform individually. And then I would say if you're trying to audition for small productions or even bigger productions and then you get a small part, really embrace it. Even a small part is very important because then it helps you kind of make connections with
Destroy
people
that
in those
small part.
parties.
Like, do
Destroy
the
it.
best.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes big productions we have, or productions that I've gone to, there is one chorus member that is killing it, and I love them. Like they're just a favorite throughout. Like I don't know, it's just you never assume that nobody is nobody's watching you because every part is important, and sometimes one small part ends up being a favorite. And it's just a good experience for later, and you just establish connections for the next production where you can audition and maybe get a bigger part, or just
I think another thing that's helpful is if you stand out, and so I think one big thing is just don't be afraid to humiliate yourself. If you want to get into theater, be prepared to do that because the more you get comfortable with humiliating yourself, the more likely you are to take bigger risks.
Yes.
That's a good point. I like that.
Good day. I love you.
You're fantastic.
There's a fan fiction for you.
That was canon, Matt.
That was canon.
Dying here.
Third time.
So this one is from @VeryHappyFish.
I love it. It's important to have a very happy fish.
What is your YouTube guilty pleasure?
Oh.
That's a good question. I really like YouTube conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I'm like, what if the moon landing was faked?
Don't say
You also
that.
like top 10 lists.
Yeah.
I do. Really? I don't know why.
That's fine. I get it.
Yeah.
It's easy. You go down a hole and you're like, I want to know what the top 10 Marvel villains are.
What
Yeah,
is
it's just,
number
honestly,
one?
for me, it's the top 10 best businesses, best burger businesses. I don't know. I learned about new things.
Marcus.
Macca's?
Can you name one of them?
Can I name one of what?
The best burger businesses.
Marcus.
Good night, everybody. Thank you guys. Yeah.
I don't have a guilty pleasure. I have confidence in my taste. I think all the videos I watch are great.
That's fair. I like that.
I love it.
You don't like the term guilty pleasure.
What?
Oh.
You don't like the term guilty
Oh, I
pleasure.
have guilty pleasures, but not with my videos.
Gotcha.
Oh.
You got it. They're ready.
That dungeon again.
They took that
This one is from @VirgilPML, not a question for Virgil. What is the craziest thing you've ever done for YouTube guys?
This is for Virgil?
No. The user is @VirgilPML.
Oh, okay. Skinny dipping.
Oh.
No, not together.
Not together.
That'd be awkward.
It was separate occasions.
Separate occasions.
Sorry about that.
It's just swimming. With an absence of clothing.
Yeah, right, exactly.
There goes mine.
Alright guys, this question is
Does
from...
bathing in a bath not count as skinny dipping? Maybe I haven't.
This question is from Aussie Sandwich. Who inspires you and why?
Okay. I feel like my answers are going to be rather cliche, but they really, truly, I do look to them to kind of for guidance. Oh, I just thought of one.
Okay.
Another one. Mr. Rogers.
Another one. Oh, nice.
Isn't that a good one? Are you guys familiar with Mr. Rogers?
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't have him here.
I just think, and we've been talking about Mr. Rogers with social media on this trip because they're like, a lot of people are like, I think a lot of social media content creators should watch that new documentary that came out about him because I do need to watch it myself. But he just really talked about there's a way to really it helps us treat our platform with responsibility. And know that your videos can really affect, especially younger children, and you really need to hold that with responsibility and cherish that and understand the effect that you could have with children. Other than that, I don't know what they're talking about. Other than that, I think these are such cliche answers, but Zendaya. I'm not trying to earn points with Zendaya, but I admire her and how she conducts her life, and Malala. I really just right. She's great. She's a good person. I like what she does.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like every time I start to really find someone, I used to really like Nikola Tesla. I don't know if you're familiar with Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Nikola Tesla.
Thanks,
yeah.
Dad.
Nikola Tesla's awesome. I read Prodigal Genius. It felt like I wanted to decide for myself that he was amazing. I didn't want the author to keep telling me that he was amazing. But
Alright, Chad, we don't have an hour.
he was a eugenicist. And then I kind of was like, oh, okay. So no one's perfect. that's a pretty
Hannah
serious
Montana
flaw.
reference.
And so it was just kind of I don't know. I don't really have any idols. Is that a weird answer?
What about musically? Musically inspires you. You showed me a musician.
That's a lie. You're lying.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the app of music.
That's TikTok. What's musically? Yeah.
Okay.
That's not that different. Sorry.
Okay.
I know that there are
I know
musical.
the artist Bright Eyes is a big one.
Yeah.
For me. I really love them.
Cool.
And I don't know, the Yeah-Yeah-Yeahs.
There you go.
Competing Cambria.
Yeah. Just take some time to think through that. It's a big question.
But it's it's their music that inspires me, not the actual people. I don't know the people.
Well, yeah. I think there's certain
My
aspects about people
mom.
that
Next
inspire.
question.
Oh, good.
Next question. This one is from @OkHaven1. This question is for Virgil.
Oh.
Back to Virgil.
So Virgil, if you had to listen to one other artist or band other than Evanescence for the rest of your life, who or what band would you listen to?
Panic!
Hanson.
I love it.
Hanson. Yeah.
That's like the 90s boy band artist that has a sign. It's like
Yeah, that's it. It's a nice tune.
Yeah.
It's a nice tune.
It's not what I would type before.
No. You don't know me that well.
Oh.
I have a question for Virgil, and that's how do you deal with anxiety?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
We scripted this.
Oh no.
How do you deal with anxiety? General question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I had to deal with me. Just don't, when we're walking, and you're walking right behind me, don't step on the back of my shoe.
Yes.
Because I don't need you to, if you step on it and then the shoe gets underneath my heel and then I have to like stoop down and like pick it out and panic, I get into a panic because then I worry about holding people up behind me on the sidewalk and it could ruin my day, potentially my entire life, and then we're never gonna be friends. So, just let you know. I didn't mean to be a downer.
All the questions for Virgil were super serious.
They were super serious questions. But on that topic of how to deal with anxiety, I do think it is important to take a step back if you need to, and if you have social anxiety, whatever reason, if you need to recharge, it's totally acceptable to I need to be in another room where people aren't talking to me so much or excusing yourself, because it is important to take a second for yourself, breathe. There are a lot of different ways of dealing with anxiety. There is the breathing exercise we introduced in accepting anxiety. What is it, breathing in for? 4, 7, 8, thank you. Breathing in 4, holding for 7 seconds, breathing out for 8. It's a good, Joan, you had other?
Yeah, there's other things, like if you have a disorder that contributes to your anxiety or something, I take anxiety medicine as needed. It's never, I think a big thing is to seek out help if you need it. Go to a therapist if you have to. Sometimes it's, sometimes it's good to ask for help. And what's the Uncle Iro quote?
Oh, yeah, sometimes help from others can be a great blessing.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's, I feel like that's a huge thing for me. Whenever I have a panic attack, the first thing I have to do is call someone who I know knows how to speak to me and can help calm me down.
Is it Thomas?
Little tips and tricks.
So we are almost out of time, but I do have one more question from, named appropriately, Anxious Mood.
Same.
What made you start doing Vines and end up doing YouTube videos?
I think this kind of goes back to just that I was a theatrical person and somebody had introduced the app to myself, and it was another outlet for me to kind of reach out, perform in front of a much wider audience, and get that feedback through the comments, and it was just a wonderful way to chase that feeling. And I was convinced to start a YouTube channel, and I was not sure what I had to bring to the table, but I was convinced to do it. And I was like, okay, so if you go back to my original videos, I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna do a Q&A, you know me from Vine, here we go. And then I was inspired after our first, the first time to the streamies, trying to do my new series. And honestly, once Vine announced that it was closing, I was really nervous. I was like, I didn't know if it had any legs. I was like, I don't know how people were going to treat me. I feel like you guys are whispering behind my back as I'm trying to.
Yeah, we're like, he's totally watching this answer. He doesn't know how stupid he looks.
You know what? Let's go.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Great, they've left. Okay, so.
I'm just kidding. I love you more, Thomas. I choose Thomas, man.
That seems about right.
What did you say?
That seems about right.
But I was very fortunate. You guys had been. I stuck to my guns of whatever I make, whoever it entertains in whatever capacity, I'm just gonna keep on with that and enjoy it however long it lasts. Which was the same mantra I had for Vine. I was like, I'll just do Vine until nobody really cares what I post anymore, and then great, I'll just go back to my day job. And it never did. Everybody kept liking the stuff, which was such an unexpected but wonderful thing. And YouTube, the channel, has been like that too. You guys have been an absolutely unexpected, wonderful thing. And I hope that we'll enjoy it for as long as we can keep creating things and enjoying it. So.
Oh, that's a picture. You
Yes.
should get that.
Yes.
Can I get in on this? Okay.
Yes. I can.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I want to take a picture. This is magical. Where's my
Dude, you do it as well. I need to
Oh, that's behind you.